Hi Leo, welcome to my channel. This is your love reading for the last week of July before we enter August. And happy birthday Leo. The Leo season is finally here. So a lot of, oh my God, what a heavy week. I mean, what a heavy month July has been. Eclipses and a lot of, emotional drama in all our lives. Yeah, and Leo, on the other hand, is more childlike. It's the fifth natural house of the zodiac. So this is about bringing that um, those childlike habits back in your life, those childhood dreams, those childlike enthusiasm back in your life. This is the time for it. All right, so before we start, I have an announcement for all of you. Those who, I know a lot of you do not check the community tab, but those who haven't or those who didn't, I have started an initiative which is for the depressed, distressed, and the suicidal people across the world. So more details about the initiative will be found in the community tab. And, other than that, you'll find it in my website. The link I have given in the description below. Please take some time out and please do read them. And that's an initiative that is my way of, giving back to the society or to people who need it the most. And it is something which would include therapy, free readings, and regular readings, because those people need it more than you and me. So I'm there to guide them and I'm there to support them. But yes, if you would like to be a part of that initiative, and if you want to create a difference or make a difference, or want to be a part of that, you can donate whatever, whatever you feel like. There is no amount or anything. Any amount that you would want to donate towards this cause, which will go towards therapies and all kind of things that are needed for those people. And of course there is, and if you know of anybody who is going through depression or who is very disturbed in life, or has any mental condition where you feel that those guys or those people need some help, do refer them, do ask them to reach out to me. All the details are there. So well, I'll not waste any further of your time, but thank you so much in advance if you take some time out and read about the cause. And if you can come forward, I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay, all right. So, and if you have any questions regarding that, you can always reach out to me. All the links are in the description below. All right, Leo, what is happening in the last week of July for you in love? All right. For Leo. Oops, we have a jumper. All right. Okay, Leo, as I see, when there has been a message, you have received some kind of message, or you have reached out to somebody in the recent past, and what I see is that there is resistance. One person is reaching out with their love, with an apology maybe, or is wanting to connect with you, or you are wanting to connect with somebody, and you took the initiative. Of course, if it was you have sent the message, maybe you dropped a text, or you emailed them, or you called them, and or you may have received an offer of an offer from somebody who wants to be with you. But I see the other person as very resistant to it, as if they are rigid, they're standing their ground, they'll not give in. They are, again, they have this resistance in them, that then they're like fighting, they're obstinate, they don't want to, they're not interested. It's not that they're not interested, we cannot say that, but I feel more they're very resistant. They don't want this offer. So it could be you, it could be the other person, but definitely there was an offer or a communication that is with somebody pouring out their heart and somebody resisting it with full force. Now, what I see in the present situation is, again, the person who reached out, is now trying to find out why their offer was rejected, or why why this person is so rigid. That's what this person is trying to find out. And whereas the other person who was resisting, the other person who wasn't interested, I see this person waiting for something else. Maybe if you are the one who reached out to them, they're not interested in you at this point of time, or they're not interested in a relationship right now, or it could be the other way around. If they are the ones who have reached out, then in that case you have something better waiting. Maybe you're waiting for a better time. Maybe you're not ready to commit. Maybe you're waiting for something to do with your career. Okay, but definitely it is talking about partnership, marriage. Marriage is not only marriage. Yes, it can also mean the matrimony, but this also means it is about partnering up. It is about being together, commitment. So one person again is waiting, and the other person is trying to find out what keeps this person, what is stopping this person. Okay, and so they're trying to find out very discreetly, maybe asking people around, maybe trying to connect with friends of their friends, or but they are trying to get to the bottom of the truth, that they are hurt. Okay, somewhere it's their ego. It's like they reached out with a lot of love, a lot of hope, and there they got their resistance. Once they got their resistance, they are like, they are taken aback, because they want commitment and they were serious about it. So now they're trying to find out more. What stopped it? What was it? What is it that maybe, is it something that they did, or is it something else? Is there somebody else? So that kind of energy. Whereas I see the other person is waiting for something better, or maybe they're waiting for their career or to settle in their life. As far as signs are concerned, this could be you, Leo, with the Seven of Rods and the Three of Rods. Maybe you have been approached by somebody who's very emotional, water sign maybe, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but you are the one who is resisting it, and you are waiting for a better time or a better situation to accept. Okay, what I see coming in towards you, again, it is to do with work. Okay, it is to do with responsibilities, it is to do with stability, and again, there is this Knight of Rods. So this person, whoever this is, resisting, waiting, and now they're charging forward. This is definitely a fire sign. Okay, and I see this person in the future is going to approach, and when this person comes in, is going to come in with a lot of speed, because it seems something was stuck in their life, which they're waiting for that thing to happen, that thing to form some shape, and then they can reach out. Then they'll be interested in talking to the other person. So that kind of energy, they're going to come into their passion, they're going to come in with a lot of passion, a lot of seriousness, but then again, a flighty energy can come in with speed, can leave with speed too, but they're not ready at this point of time. They're not ready. So this could be you, this could be the other person, and if it's you, then the other person is, I see, trying to juggle while you have kept them on hold. Or if it's the other person who has kept you on hold, then I see you trying to juggle with things that you have. You're focusing on your career, you're focusing on other things in your life. Maybe you're trying to balance your emotional and practical side, but the other person, as I see, is somebody who did their research, or they're currently doing their research, and once they find out that it is about work, or it is about something that why their offer was rejected, so then they will give you that space. If this has been you, then the other person will give you that space. And if this has been the other person, then I feel you're going to give them the space. It's like, fair enough, go ahead, do whatever, and come back when you're ready, and let me do my stuff. Okay, and it is like waiting patiently for, and positively, not in a mental conflict like the Two of Swords, but more focused on career growth and other stuff, other important stuff, instead of only focusing on emotions. So what I see is that could be a factor is, or what is going to happen is that I see there is this fortune. There is this very good energy coming towards you. Maybe by the end, we have a new moon on the 30th and 1st, whichever part of the world you are. Then Mercury starts going direct in the first week, on the 2nd of August, 1st August, 2nd August. So that is the time when I see results. This person who has been resisting and waiting is going to get what they want, okay? Or they're going to reach out to you with an offer. So if they are not talking to you right now, so that is because they're focusing on important matters. Maybe they're out of the country. Maybe they have other matters that they're attending to. Maybe they are focusing on some deals or some closure, official closures, not relationships. They're more focused on career at this point of time. So they will reach out to you. With the Page of Pentacles here, they're willing to give it a second shot. They will try to, maybe they realize that there is a workaround where they can balance their work and emotions. So they are going to reach out. Whereas the other person who is the one, again, a water sign, because I see Moon, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. So this could be somewhere around the new moon. The other person who actually came out with love or offered their love and did not get reciprocated, so was kind of searching for answers, and then they continue going back to doing what they're doing. I see them being a bit taken aback, it's as if this thing that they've been waiting for is something that is too difficult for them to believe that it's finally there. So if this is you, you are going to question your own self. Is it really happening? Am I really is this person really reaching out to me? Am I really that? Do they mean? Because as I see, when they come in, they're going to come in with a lot of speed. Okay? But yeah, they will promise you that they want to work things out with you, and they want to do things differently. Maybe things can be worked out, but not the way that you had planned or they had planned, but in a different way. But definitely they'll talk about working things out. But the options that they'll give, or yeah, sounds good, sounds like something very fortunate, sounds like something that you're waiting for. But I see with the moon there, you might be feeling that there is something else behind it. That feeling of secrecy, that feeling of something is there is something more to it. There is something that is getting hidden from you. Maybe this person is not opening up completely. Maybe there's something which will make you ponder, make you think. Okay, so that's the kind of energy that I'm getting from whoever the other person is, Leo. So it all depends on who is approached and who was approached. Whoever was approached is going to come back, but only in the beginning of August, I feel, or could be later, maybe after the new moon. But whoever has offered, whoever has given the offer, is the one. Ooh, okay. So these two jumped, Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So as I said, this offer will be something very difficult for you to digest. If this is you who had given the offer and that person did not respond at that point of time, and once they come back and they talk about working things out with you, this will be kind of a wish fulfillment. But it's like, I don't believe this is happening with me. I don't trust completely. I don't trust this person, or I don't trust my luck, but this can be happening. This could be a dream, such kind of feeling. But definitely it makes you happy. Nine of Cups with great fortune. This is the time. This will definitely make you happy. The other person I see as a Knight of Swords. So yeah, rushing in, saying things, jumping. It's like a person who jumps to conclusions too fast, who comes towards truth, or they speak their truth. Sometimes they're uncouth. Okay, they don't know what they don't have the gift of the gab. So they could sound rude. They could sound, it's like pushy. They can come and say that, fine, fair enough, you messaged me, I was busy, so now I want to work things out. This is how things should be done. So here I am, waiting, this is how we can work things out. And they are the ones who only talk, they don't listen. So that's the kind of person. It's like as if whoever the other person is will come and impose. This is what I've planned. This is what I have thought. This is what I want, and this is how it will be. You know, so that kind of energy. So it depends again on who is the one. Somebody, as I can see, somebody will be approaching, somebody will be approached. So the approached person is the one who will be resisting, very resisting, or has been resisting. They're like silent, they're waiting, God knows for what. But once they come, they're going to come with full passion, full force, and some great idea. But yeah, when they come, they're going to lay their terms. I feel they're going to lay their terms. But honest intentions, not that their intentions are bad, but it's like it has to be their way. So which makes you wonder, if you are the one who approached them, then it makes you wonder that what happened, and how true is it? How true is it? How much of it is what this person is saying, how much do they mean about it? Okay, so all right, let's clarify some more. Let's see, why is this? Let's clarify this official person, this Knight of Rods and the Two of Pentacles. Why is this there? Why is this waiting on kind of energy? It's like when one comes in, the other goes silent, and when the other one comes in, the other one goes silent. Okay? So yeah, here you are. If you are the one who approached, if you are the one who approached, I see you doing your stuff, of course, missing them. You would be missing them. You would be thinking about them. You would be thinking about, so maybe this justifies when they come in, it'll be difficult for you to digest. It will be difficult for you to accept that they're finally here. And you're hearing what they're saying. Exactly that is what you wanted to hear a week back when you approached them, or a month back when you approached them. And that time their attitude was different. But I see what happened here is that when you decided, when you went silent, and when you tried to find out more about them, and then you decided to continue with your work, not pay any attention to them, that left them heartbroken. They wanted attention. They were like those attention seekers. Okay, whoever you're connecting with, Leo, could be an attention seeker. So this person, just because didn't get the attention, now they're hurt. They're like, I am the one who can resist, reject, but how can somebody reject me? How can somebody not pay attention to me? So it's something to do with heartbreak. They tried to do some stuff, and again, with you pulling off, yeah, you do miss them, I see that, but you pulling off kind of broke their heart, so they're going to rush in. But again, once they rush in, they're going to lay their terms. Okay, let's clarify this marriage. Let's clarify the marriage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, their energy justifies. Three of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles. They're waiting. They're waiting for something. Could be that they are in a marriage which is going for a divorce. Maybe they're waiting for their divorce to finalize. Or they're married to somebody and they're thinking whether, being in a relationship with you would be good, would be right, would be just. It could be that. You, on the other hand, I feel, or this person, whoever is trying to find out what is wrong, doing it very discreetly, because I see the Hermit here. So definitely a person who is very wise. They came up with the offer which wasn't taken, so they went and, the very wise person. I feel they tried to throw light, they tried to see what stopped it. Instead of resisting, fighting, confronting, I feel they went on a solo soul searching mode where they try to find out more about this person. And once they know that or once they realize that there is something wrong with the other person, they're waiting for their work, their partnership, whatever, they decided not to disturb. They decided to continue with their work. Yeah, they do miss you. I mean, they do. If this is you, then you do miss them. You do keep thinking about them when you're working, but you would still. It's your ego which stops you from charging and fighting and asking why is it, why not. But that works, that works actually, because this person who was resisting, I see this person was waiting for something, and they only to realize that in the process they're getting their heart broken. They are going to miss you, so they're getting their heart broken, so they will then try to rush into your life, try to work things out, give you all sorts of ideas how they can work things out with you. But again, they're going to lay their terms, okay? But which will be something kind of you're waiting for, but you will be like more in your mind, okay? Thinking more that how is it, why now, why not when I approached. Okay, so this jumped. I'm going to take this 7 of Rods with the Hierophant, and your energy is the 10 of Rods with the 9 of Cups. All right, so Leo, it could be that you are dealing with a person who is married. Could be. Maybe because of the marriage. Maybe their marriage is not over yet. Or I feel, Leo, this is you. You could be married. You have received a proposal or an offer from somebody. Again, this is tarot. This is can completely switch, okay? But I feel it is about marriage. It is about public image. It is about, and that's why the resistance was there. Or, when you approached, when you opened your heart to them, or they opened their heart to you, you didn't commit because there are certain things you would like to close in an existing relationship. I feel for some of you could be in an existing relationship, or the person you're connecting with could be in a marriage or an existing relationship. So that's the reason of their resistance. That's why they resisted. And now, in the present situation, they're trying to work on it. They're kind of waiting, not very happy with their marriage, definitely, whoever this is. They're waiting for, things to get a solution. Okay? And they're waiting, definitely, patiently. But whereas the other person, whoever came in with the offer, they feel very burdened. It was like if it was you who came in with the offer, or whoever, the other person who came in with the offer, I feel that person was very burdened, okay, with this indecision, with this resistance, with this idea that the other person is married or in a relationship, in a committed relationship, and whereas they love you truly, and so your resistance, or if you are the one, then the other person's resistance definitely kind of makes them feel very burdened. But yes, then this person goes on the hermit mode, searches for the right answers or the right reasons, and once they realize that that is something out of their hand, that is something which is not in their control, they still miss you, but they start doing their stuff. And this person returns, okay, after some time, when they see they are not getting any attention, so they return. And when they return and lay their terms, say they want to work out things in a new way, maybe a new approach, and that is too hard for this person to believe. Yeah, it definitely makes them happy, but it's hard for them to believe. Okay, so this is what your energy is, Leo. As I said, this is tarot because this can completely switch roles. So this is how both people are coming together. If you would like to have more insight about what exactly is going on in your life, then yes, you can reach out to me for a private reading, because that will again depend on your natal chart, your your uh, Vedic chart, your tropical chart, and then your house placements. So based on that things, because this is a general reading, so this can only talk about general, in Leo in general, okay? And again, once again, thank you very much, Leo. A very happy birthday. But yes, I would be very, very, very grateful if you guys can come forward in support of the initiative that I started. Hope we all, can make a difference in people's life, people who need it more, people who are alone, isolated, and you know, they want to be as happy as us. Okay, so if you can share or you can extend a little help or a little hand towards somebody, that would be a great help. That will be the best birthday gift that you can give yourself. Okay, all right, Leo, I'll see you with your August reading soon. Till then, happy birthday and have a great time. Bye.